Well, everybody, this is Kusogrand8, the Bad Video Game Tournament, and I am not going to slow down. Neither is Crappy. He's just wiggling around, so Crappy, take us on over. Let's avoid some gods, and let's find out what game we have in store for the next players. Well, luckily, when we had a break between the last tournament and this one, we had some new people sign up to be GMs, had wonderful auditions, and I'm glad that we were able to invite a few new people to join us. So say hello to, I believe, the first time they have been a GM on this channel, period, our friend Dolorous Fred. Come and join us. And Mifa, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much, everybody else who is supporting. Hello, Dolorous Fred. How you doing?
Hey, Brosincha. I'm doing well because I get to give out a game that I've really been wanting to.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, honestly, I'm really excited about this game. First, though, you want to introduce yourself to people. Who are you? What do you do?
Give me just a second because I somehow didn't...
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. I still hadn't joined your shared stream. Okay, now. So hi.
Hello.
This is my first time being a GM, as in I didn't even partake in the GM bracket that we did between seasons. I think I might be the only one, or only one of...
You're one of a few. I think there may be 2 or 3 people who didn't help with the GM bracket, or play at all, or be a GM in the past who managed to be a GM this year. So I'm really glad that we managed to bring you in. Welcome. Baptism by fire, baptism by something. We've got it for you.
Oh, yeah. That makes it even better that I didn't get a veto for my first game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I struggled actually a tiny bit with giving that game out, because I figured it might have been a bit too good, but I got a lot of encouragement from the other GMs for this.
Yeah.
So now you all get to experience the joy of PP Hammer for the Amiga.
Hey everybody, we've got PP Hammer for an hour. Yeah, that's right. The players are going to race and try to make as much progress as they can through the game. The winner gets 10 points. Person who comes in fourth takes 2 points. However, that is still enough to stay in the tournament. Nobody is getting eliminated from PP Hammer. Actually, yeah, tell us, how is progress measured in this game?
Right, so this is sort of a collectathon. So you have a bunch of stages, like 40 plus stages. It's a lot, and I think almost 60 or something. I forget the correct number there, but essentially you have a set number of relics per stage that you have to collect by digging in the ground for them, or just, you know, walking over them, using items, using keys, and all of that. Once you have all the items, all the relics, then you can go to the exit and finish the stage. So it's pretty simple, and it's also very easy to track, which is also why I have chosen this for my first game.
Yeah! Well, I'm currently trying to get all of the players to go live. We still have a few who haven't actually turned on their stream, so hopefully I can get them in just a second. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a lot of fun, though. PP Hammer. The name alone is a good enough reason to have it in Kusogrand8, I gotta be honest.
Oh, absolutely. But then again, the game itself is pretty rude. It starts out innocent enough, but you get instant death traps. You soft lock a lot, and that's basically by design.
Oh yeah.
I hope there's some. I hope to see some specific traps that they have set. I can't really talk about that yet, but we will see. They should make it that far, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, let me go ahead. We have the stream up here. Welcome, stranger. I feel welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome here. We don't have any audio on this screen, but that is okay. We will have audio later.
True.
Nah, don't worry
I told them
about
to start on this screen specifically because I wanted to see their names. And also this game has a mechanic where the passwords that you get after each stage, they depend on the name that you put in. So essentially they will have to remember what name they chose. But then again, only in case of their emulator crashing or something like that. So generally this is pretty generous in terms of continues.
Okay.
So I don't think they're going to have to use the passwords anyway.
I don't believe so. Oh, shoot. What is the image over Yuge's stream here? Oh.
Well,
I see Yuge's icon. Okay, perfect. Well, everybody, because this is Amiga, I will likely have to recapture everything anyway because Amiga is a nightmare. So expect this to look hideous when we begin.
All right.
Yeah, so please, chat, if you would like, use... did we already get the poll here, the prediction? Because we should get a prediction running. We've got BV728, Grave Ash, Teddy Russ, and Yuge racing in PP Hammer for the Amiga.
Oh, PP Hammer.
Oh, PP Hammer.
I love this game.
Yeah, so please spend your channel points, predict. We are doing the countdown now. What would be good emotes for chat to spam?
Oh, all your kind of archaeology emotes. So if you have La Mulana emotes, that would work fine. Or anything, gold and riches and artifacts,
gold,
whatever.
Riches. You are allowed to.
If
you have an emote that says the letter P, feel free to use that as well. And here we go, everybody.
There we go. Let's see how they're doing. So we should. Well, am I supposed to have sound?
Just a second. We have sound.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I messed it up. And everybody, welcome to Amiga, where it is literally impossible to capture beforehand because that's the Amiga for you. So I'm going to work on getting this fixed. Don't worry. Yeah, tell everybody what is happening in this game. What is PP Hammer all about?
PP Hammer is about grave robbing. It's it's about finding keys, opening doors, and collecting lots of relics. It's also about getting stuck and dying, and a horrible digitized scream that happens when you touch like water or fire or something like that. You will hear it.
Oh, I believe it. Good old Amiga. Now, the last game that we had was made for the Amiga. We played the Genesis version. This, on the other hand, was made for Amiga and is on the Amiga. Nothing.
So, by the way, you could just see on a Grave Ash's screen, they didn't collect one of the relics on the top floor and had to basically reset.
Okay.
Because there's no way to get back up. You can only dig down.
Of course. I mean, why would there be a way to get back up? I mean, that wouldn't make sense, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. No, it would in a good video game, but this is PP Hammer.
Wait, here you can only dig down. And I'm sure Grave Ash now they press the escape key. It's very easy to press the escape key, it says. That means an instant game over, and it's the only way to reset the entire stage. But you will have to redo everything from the start.
Yeah, a lot of games back in the day sort of had that restart button just because there were ways to softlock, there were ways to get stuck in individual levels. I don't think it's the best mechanic, but it could be worse,
So you could just hear what I meant by the digitized scream. So since there's no iframes in this game, this being an Amiga game, right? A lot of them don't have a concept for iframes. You take damage per frame, basically, where you make contact with something hostile, like water.
Okay. Oh yeah, water.
And the
Oh
only
no,
feedback
so
you
dangerous.
get is a horrible loud scream. So, 3 of our players are in stage 2, which is the first castle stage. So there's several biomes that you will see. This is the second one of them. Here you have to use potions for the first time to get to the end.
Okay. Oh, I don't like
So the
this
blue
music. This
potion
is
gives you-
weird.
Oh, the music is stupid. It's super dumb. So let's say the jingles are super dumb, but the in-game music, the level music, is generally pretty good.
Yeah, this music is okay. Level 3, I believe BV is on level 3 if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Yuge also made it to level 3.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Graveaf's still struggling with the first stage.
Teddy appears to have finished level 2, moving on to level 3. We're going to see a lot of quick progress early on, but people are going to have to learn how to PP hammer, and unfortunately,
I
it's very
see.
easy to soft lock if you do not know how to do PP hammer correctly. There we go. BV is through the 3-block wide area.
Now I see what Graveaf's problem is. Graveaf doesn't realize that he can use the blue key to open that door where the last relic is. You have to press the F1 key, which I have stated clearly in the paste bin. So that's on them. They got a nice text, and they got a manual and everything. So that's really on them.
Yeah, Yuge is in a Lego level, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, Yuge entered a bonus stage where you can get an extra life.
Yeah. So actually, this game is reminding me of another Kusogrand8 classic that we've had, Duck. Which,
Duck.
Yeah, the whole object of that game is you're trying to push the egg to get back to home, and you have to dig various tiles, and if you dig them in the incorrect way, oftentimes you'll end up at a point where you can't dig anymore. Lots of soft locks happened. Oh no, you died on less of energy. That is not correct.
You died
grammar.
on less of energy. Yeah, this is a German game, I think. At least the developer is a German language. So a lot of the text in this game is kind of I don't know, badly translated. It has that kind of well, who had English in school in 8th grade energy, you know.
Oh yeah.
So you get gems like you died on less of energy. There will be more of those because sometimes you get you can collect scrolls that give you hints generally.
Yeah.
Those can often they're not helpful.
I do like that the
like
manual.
on Yugo's screen, you see it smells like fruits, and I have no idea what that means.
That's fair.
It did not help me finish that stage.
So I'm looking at the manual, by the way, and most manuals introduce you by talking about the story of the game, but this is a little different. They say, firstly, thank you, all one word, for buying our new jump and run game. For maximum enjoyment, please read this manual first, as it will prevent any possible frustration later. So there you go.
No.
Yeah.
That's just a blatant lie.
By the way, yeah, we have a pretty good crew here. Thank you, everybody who is coming and watching PP Hammer. This is Kusogrand8. Why do we have PP Hammer on the screen? Because Twitch let us for some reason.
Oh, the PP Hammer.
The PP Hammer.
There's actually a very fun bit in the manual. Let me just pull it up. Where is it? Let me just take a look if I can find it. It says something like, oh, come on, where is it?
I don't know. There's wonderful German, which I can't read, and I'm not going to read because it will be embarrassing. But, you know, it says here the idea of the game is to complete each level by collecting all the hidden treasures, finding the exit, and escaping before the timer runs out. PP can use his pneumatic drill to destroy certain blocks that obstruct his path. But be careful, the blocks will reappear. If PP happens to be in the way when a stone reappears, then poof, bye-bye hammer. However,
bye-bye hammer.
Bye-bye hammer. However,
yeah, that was the bit I was looking for.
It's good.
So in chat, who was it? Someone just said these letters are hard to see. Yeah, you don't know the half of it yet. It gets so much worse with that. There are basically invisible letters in some of the stages, so look forward to that.
So we're on a level called Out's Revenge. Question now, you have lives here. Do you have limited continues? Do you have any continues?
You have unlimited continues. You can continue as much as you want, and you will have to if you like run out of time. Then your lives don't matter, and you will game over instantly.
Gotcha.
You will have to press the escape key if you manage to get yourself in a situation where it's literally impossible to finish it, like a real soft lock. As in, you dug yourself into a spot where you can't get out or something like that.
Yeah.
Or more likely, it would be if you used an item that you needed for another spot in the stage.
Yeah.
And like the high jump, for instance, and then you have no way of reaching that anymore. Then you would have to reset the entire stage. So for that, you would use the escape key.
Honestly,
and have to redo the entire thing.
I don't think I mind that too much, Fred. Normally I complain a little bit about games that make it so that you can softlock and just have to die, but because you have unlimited continues in this game, that's a lot more forgiving for me. You know, I think there are plenty of puzzle games that will let you get into an unwinnable situation and don't tell you, like Bob Is You. Sure, those have undo functions, but there are some where you have to restart the level, and it's a little frustrating, but you can get back into the action pretty quick, and that's something that I find a little tolerable.
Yeah, I mean, that is true, but there's stages in here that have like upwards of 50 or something relics, and if you collect I don't know, like 45 of them.
No, Teddy! Why?
And then you manage to softlock yourself, then you're going to be really mad at that system.
Okay, so Teddy ended up falling into a pit that had fire at the bottom. You literally could not do
Teddy's
anything there.
In the stage called Ice Riddle, right? You have these floors where you have these three doors that are each colored differently, and you have all the three keys, right? And you get a scroll that is supposed to be some sort of riddle that tells you where you have to go.
Yeah, this doesn't
but
help.
It really doesn't help.
Do you remember the brightness of gold? Okay,
so I suppose
that one helps.
That would be yellow. I think one of them is what is the color? No, it was black is not the color of the night or something like that.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe if I spoke German, I would be able to understand, but oh boy.
I already did mention La Mulana earlier, right? If you like riddles that don't make sense, unless you already know
Teddy,
what they mean. What did Teddy do? Oh no, Teddy got softlocked.
Teddy saw treasure and went for it, and unfortunately has to use the death key. I mean, or wait, like,
It's
360
the help key,
seconds.
bro. It's the help key.
Oh, the help key. Ah!
It helps you. Yeah, the manual actually says help is suicide if PP gets trapped. So yeah, so let's see. Grave Ash is on Alki's revenge.
Got ya. Yeah,
We have 2 players on Ice Riddle.
no, Teddy! Unfortunately, another death. Yeah, in order to avoid getting hurt by these blocks, you gotta get really good at going fast as PP Hammer.
Well, that's going to be... it's another one of these things that are bad right out of the gate, but they're going to get so much worse.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, I'm looking at sort of the pattern of ice here, and sort of... I think that I've got some ideas that could work for going fast. Oh, no, Teddy, unfortunately, getting... into a situation... There are lots of situations you can get into here that are going to get you killed. So plan what you're going to do. Think about it plenty ahead of time. Yeah, and it looks like Yuge has moved a tiny bit into the lead here, getting down all the way to what may be... I don't think it's a boss room, but everything hurts.
It's not that it hurts, but there's invisible teleporters hidden here.
It says...
So you have to, by trial and error, make your way through this part. There's no other way, there's no indication on the floor or anything like that. You just have to try it out.
Of course there wouldn't be anything. Why would there be something to actually help you? Everything is invisible. That's a great riddle. Hey, BV is through another
BV's
level.
made it
Very good.
To the ice riddle, I think.
Oh, Teddy, unfortunately. Yeah, the thing is, it's very easy to start drilling facing the wrong direction.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Yuge is through the level. Wiggle that butt, shake the booty, and go through. BV onto the ice level in 3rd right now. Grave Ash is falling a little bit behind, but with 15 minutes through, we have plenty of time for anybody to come back. The color of the sky is not black. Oh, blue. Okay, not everything is yellow.
Yeah, so what does that mean?
Yeah, either red or blue, right?
So Yuge's on the level. I think it's called Alcatraz.
Okay.
There you have to make some sort of loop. Essentially, I think at this point there's no way Yuge can finish this stage already. That's going to be a reset.
Yeah. So, question from chat here. Are you able to cancel drilling when you start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Teddy is through Ice Riddle sections 1 and 2 and 3 and is now just going to try to do this drilling section and unfortunately didn't move far enough right. Like...
Also, there's relics in the ice, right? So you'll have to get those first before dropping down.
Wait, do you have to have the relics to get to the end of the game? Or to the end of the stage?
Sure. Yeah, the exit only opens if you have all the relics.
Ah, okay. What does pneumo oil do? Is that just faster drilling?
Yep. And that is going to be borderline required for some stages.
Okay.
So if you use it and you don't manage to do what you want it to do,
oh no,
you will be in a very bad position. So Yuge got the jump potion.
Unfortunately, I think Teddy has made a mistake and didn't get the thingy, the gold. So
he missed the coin.
Teddy is
and
gonna
now
need...
he's soft locked again.
Yep. I think that was like acceptable losses right there for Teddy.
Yuge made it to the end of Alcatraz, but this is not the exit.
Okay. There we go.
The exit
Teddy
is on the
is
right.
down to the snowball area here. Managed to get all of the treasures and to the bonus round. Honestly, for a game like this, I would probably try to skip every bonus just because it's very clear you've got unlimited continues. You know, an extra life is probably not going to help very much. Just get to the end. Yeah.
Yeah, again, an extra life is not going to help you in most circumstances unless you have like a 50 relic stage and you lose your last life after collecting 49 of them. Then you wish you had one extra life.
Oh, yeah. That's probably going to happen for people. Okay, Teddy,
Oh,
do not touch the
Depends on how
hidden
far they go.
points. Do not.
Yeah, BV and Teddy are basically at exactly the same spot. Well, now Teddy is a tiny bit further up.
Yeah, Teddy is just trying to book it through this. Everything is invisible. Oh, no. I just love it. Like, invisible level type. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Teddy. Yeah, good jumps. You're past all of the possible damage. All you need to do is get to the door. And Teddy is on to the 5th level, I believe. Meanwhile, Grave Ash is currently behind everybody, but will be finishing this level in just a bit. Grave Ash found all of the treasures and will be able to get to the end here. Now, Teddy is on to Alcatraz. Yuge currently on level 6, I believe.
No, so Alcatraz is the 6th stage, so...
Okay, so level 7 for Yuge?
So Yuge is on 7.
I was mistaken. That's okay. Welcome to my life.
Grave Ash is a tiny bit behind at the moment, but there's still plenty of time, and some of the stages, there's a decent chance that competitors might get stuck there for a bit.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't discount Grave Ash just yet.
Now, BV is struggling a little bit with this ice maze. You do indeed need to crouch.
Yep.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BV jumped right over the crouch area there. Teddy got it first try. That was huge, actually. Yeah, BV
Teddy
is
went
thinking,
through
let's drill.
through that invisible maze very quickly.
Yeah, sometimes you just really click with what the developers of a game are trying to do. And honestly, I'd say that like the level design in this game could be better, but it could be so much worse. Like there's plenty of thought put into this.
But it's going to get worse still, so you haven't seen the worst stages yet. So it looks like Yuge is going to have to take a death here. Yep. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the message you get when you get hit by a respawning block.
I don't want it to get me. And here we go. BV is moving in to 3rd right now. Yeah, Teddy, it really wants that key, really wants that yellow key, but you're going to have to go and loop all the way around in order to get that. You've got to dig down where Teddy is. You got to go straight down from there.
So it looks like Yuge took a moment to think about how to approach this part. Which is a good thing. It's not usually what you would expect in like a race, right? But it's essentially
never mind. The blue
way
potion
to
is a jumping potion.
The blue potion is a jumping potion. The red potion restores some health. Then you have the Pneumo oil or whatever it was. That's a speed power up for a short time.
Okay. Well, there we go.
There's also a yellow potion.
Is getting the loop here and is going to be able to get the yellow key. Probably. I don't know why Teddy took the voluntary death there, though.
This stage is
the
weird.
red key. Okay.
That's exactly it. You need both the red key and the blue potion. You need to take the blue potion to be able to jump higher, and once you you go there where he just was, you jump up, and then you press F1 or F2, wherever the button for your key. I don't think I've talked about this yet. So there's an inventory that you can see.
Yeah.
On the bottom, you have F1 to F5, which are keys that you have to will have to use, right? Basically, you press the corresponding button to the item in there. So especially if our competitors are using controllers here, this is going to be a bit annoying, right? So you have your controller, you have to jump with your controller and then press one of the function keys in midair just to open a door. I figured some of them might be using controllers. I think all of them are using controllers, actually. Personally, I would only use a keyboard with this game. Oh, that was unfortunate, Grave Ash.
Oh no!
Had the right position to dig down, but in that moment, the ice block respawned and killed him.
I mean, welcome to the Amiga. Everything wants you dead. That's just life.
Okay, so now we have 3 players on the same stage. The find the secret passage to the treasure tomb here, right? So they are neck on neck, essentially, right now.
Okay. Wow!
That scream is great. I love it so much. They basically made that a synthesizer button, right? So the longer you are in contact with a source of damage, the longer PP is going to scream.
Good for PP. Okay, so for those who don't know, this was developed by Traveling Bits Production. They didn't really make a whole lot of games. I see Brain Ball being their other game here. But the main programmer, Gunner Leader, worked on a game called Gun Shoot. Otherwise, it was probably these 2 games. The people who did the graphics did a couple of games, but not really a whole lot. Amiga Classics 4 got a special thanks. Otherwise, Gun Shoot as well was the graphician. And I don't like that as a title.
Yeah, basically they didn't really do a lot before or after this.
Yeah,
I saw Gunnar on Twitter a few years ago when I streamed a bit of this game. So I know he might follow essentially the term PP Hammer, right? Because otherwise I can't explain why he would have liked my tweet when I went live with this. But apparently, judging from his status back then, he was working on a mobile port of this.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think anything came out of it yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I only see really one person who worked on this game who moved on to do tons of video games. They ended up they did some of the level design for this, but ended up being one of the main programmers for the F1 series for Windows, Xbox, PlayStation 5 from 2010 to 2023. Like, that's an impressive span working on a single series of games. Holy crap.
So in chat, Morten Olsen saying, mobile port of this with touch controls. Does he actually want to hurt people?
PP Hammer wants to hurt everybody.
Yeah. PP Hammer wants to hurt people.
The dance when you beat a stage is like the best dance, though.
I think I should have said that Gunnar is trying to hurt people with this PP hammer. I think that might be a better sentence. Okay, so 3 of the players are essentially stuck at the same section of the level, even.
Honestly, this part is kind of a butt.
Yep. It's not actually all that difficult. You just have to start at the correct point to get through this.
Yeah.
Like, be fast.
Yeah, also, like, pay attention to where the blocks are that you are going to be able to drill. You know, pay attention to the empty spots. Unfortunately, Teddy just dilly-dallied a little bit too long and died. It's ridiculously precise to get through here, though.
You will have to be pretty fast in some parts. This is one of them, but there's worse.
One of what?
One of the parts where you will have to be very fast in your decision making and your digging and. Oh yeah, Teddy is through. Teddy made it through, and now he got the yellow key and can go down.
Well, very nice, and there's a blue key down there. And a teleport to the left.
And now he can see that there is a relic that he didn't get.
Oh no.
He will have to get back there.
Jump on a stone to live again.
Jump on a stone to live again. Where was that?
That was a hint that Teddy got.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what that meant. I think there's a trap in here, basically, where you have to fall down. It looks like a dead end, but there's a spot with an invisible teleporter. I think that was that.
There we go.
Honestly,
Teddy got into a bonus round.
It's been a few weeks since I last played this particular stage. Okay, Grave Eye still struggling with Alcatraz. That is fine. That level, if you get like on the wrong track, it's kind of hard to recover.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, like, the timer isn't super strict, but it's enough that if you do waste a whole bunch of time, you could get into a situation where you are close to running out of time or just gonna be unable.
Okay, so Teddy Raz made a lot of progress now and is going to be able to finish the stage. There we go.
Very nice. Teddy is through. Does that move Teddy into the lead here?
Teddy is now very strongly in the lead.
Fantastic.
The Ice Cavern. No, those are still stages that have manageable relic counts. You have, what, 18 or something in this one? But yeah, there's definitely some later on that are that are like 40.
Yeah,
30 minutes remaining.
Honestly, we have a lot of strong players in this match. Teddy, I believe Teddy has done a lot of speedruns in the past. I don't believe Teddy has joined Kusogrand8 before, but like, you know, I love to see when Teddy is around. Yuge is definitely known in the mystery tournament community and has done a lot of races before. BV728 we've had in Kusogrand8 before, but I think Grave Ash is one of the newcomers. So it's always exciting to see how a new player does. Again, you never know how you're gonna do the first time that you play. Yeah.
Okay, so BV made it through. Now they're on the same stage as Teddy.
Very
At the moment,
nice, BV.
This is second place. Also, by the way, the treasure tomb that they were all struggling with right now, that is, in my experience, the first wall for a lot of people who play this.
Yeah, I can see that.
I know that that it was for me. Oh, we have a death.
That was on
Yeah,
purpose,
basically
it looks
the
like.
same reason as with Teddy before that.
I mean, yeah, if you want to get the treasures, you gotta
Oh, you have to
dig
be
the
quick
holes
there,
in the
Teddy.
right place.
Be quick there. Made it out just in time. That was really close.
Very
That was
good.
really close.
Honestly,
Almost got his PP trapped.
my gosh. I'd say one of the most difficult things about this game is just how difficult it is to be accurate when you're drilling. You see these experienced players over and over trying to open something up, trying to drill a square and accidentally drilling a different one that they weren't trying to get. And that is
Also,
something
you got these blind drops.
Oh, that was a beautiful blind drop for Teddy, right into the fire. We've got
that was
blocks falling
close.
on people.
That would have been an instant death, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Teddy using the high jump in order to get up into this area. Definitely a good idea. Look for some gold. Well, duh.
Yeah. So here you will have Teddy will have to dig into this mass of blocks here, because there's gold hidden on the bottom row of these.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was 4 relics or 3, and if it's 3, then that would mean that Teddy missed one earlier. I don't quite remember that, but
Now,
we will see.
At the top left, that's the number of relics that are remaining, right?
Yes.
Wait, Teddy just got what? Oh, no, not the top left. To the
top right. Sorry, the top left is the amount of lives they have, the amount of PPs. So I really hope that BV will be able to finish this before running out of lives, because redoing this is not great.
Whoa!
They're on their last life. What do we have? Okay, Grave Ash made it to the struggle point.
Yeah. So I do see, like, the refs are doing a fantastic job tracking the progress here. Our refs for this match are Bad Chop, Silverdorf, Nakarashi, and Linkura. We've got Buster Curry in the back as a backup referee. Thank you so much, all of you. And right now, it appears that Teddy has the most solid lead. Only one treasure left. And
Yep,
that
Teddy
is
in a strong position. Also, by the way, BV just got killed by that falling block that Teddy narrowly avoided earlier.
Oh, beautiful. And Teddy is through, moving on to the next level. Fantastic.
Yep, that further solidifies his lead.
Ooh. Yeah, Yuge had something throw, like there was a moving snowball and then there was some creature throwing snowballs. I don't know. BV is towards the end of the stage. There are 4 treasures here, but with no extra lives, BV could very easily accidentally die, and that would be game over. Yeah, BV taking it slow, not wanting to die here. Definitely a good...
Yeah, it's a good idea to to not die here.
Yeah, with the limited amount of time that you have, that's a bit difficult, and BV keeps accidentally drilling the wrong blocks here.
Yep.
Teddy, meanwhile, on Alex Revenge Part 2.
Yep. I don't remember if there's a Part 3, honestly, but...
I don't remember Part 1.
Part 1 was, I think, the second stage or something. Something very early in the game.
Okay.
You get a bonus stage.
So, here's my thought about this game, okay? This game is kind of cool. I dig this. This has some neat ideas, and like the puzzle mechanic, the logic that you need to drill in order to get what you want, in order to get to the areas to get the treasure. It's complicated, but that's a huge part of like the main mechanics of the game, learning how to actually drill where you want, and all of the players are really learning. The unfortunate thing is that, like, one thing that would help is if they could, like, put a little bit of shining gold, like, behind the blocks that have gold in them. Otherwise,
I mean, so
it's
it's not entirely blind.
Yeah, I really don't feel like drilling every single block out there, okay? I've got better things to do with my time than drill. You know, PP Hammer, that's his life. It's not my life.
I mean, you're slipping into his role for a bit.
Not me. No, I don't want to be PP
Not you.
Hammer.
But I really think you should try this. It is a very charming game. I played this a lot as a child. I really wanted to give this out because, you know, of all the of all the hours I spent trying to finish those stages.
Oh yeah, like I mean, the game actually does have a lot of charm. It's just
it's very charming. Yeah.
Yeah, my big concern, like, I was seeing Teddy's screen and just the number of treasures that Teddy had left to collect, and I'm like, oh no, there's so much. 24 treasures left. I mean, you've got a solid 10 minutes left to do it. That's just so much time, though. I don't want to take 10 minutes digging through every block. Teddy is skipping most of the blocks to dig, and I think that that's probably a fair idea. You know, go ahead, get to the end of the stage. If you collected everything that you could see but weren't able to get every single treasure, then that's a pretty clear indication that you are going to have to dig into a lot of blocks. Unfortunately, Teddy has a friend here who is trying to murder him.
Oh yeah. I think that's the first appearance of these guys. They're going to be super annoying.
Oh yeah.
There's point where there's that's, by the way, what Teddy just did. That is the best tactic, best strategy to deal with those.
Oh, they die.
Yeah, they die on exactly the same. You know, if the blocks spawn on top of them, they will die. It's the only way to kill them. If they are only one block deep, they will get out of that. So you will have to sort of dig below them so they fall into that hole.
Okay.
You can jump out, they can't, and then they will die.
Now,
there's parts in this game where there's going to be like 2 or more of them, and then it's super difficult to do anything, basically, because you have to dig and you have to stay in place while you dig, and those guys will just come up and try to hug you to death.
Yeah.
And you will scream.
One thing that I do like, by the way, I forgot what I was gonna say that I liked. Never mind. I don't like that. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say Yugi has actually moved back into second place. Yugi was following a little bit behind. BV had a good push, but unfortunately this ice stage is really stumping BV. But BV may be able to complete it now. Grave Ash, meanwhile, making a comeback.
The hidden relics in that pile of blocks there.
Yep, unfortunately, BV drilled the incorrect block and is going to have to wait for them to respawn.
Yeah, Brasentra, I feel like you would be doing quite well with this type of game. It seems like the kind of thing that you would be good at.
I feel like I would enjoy it. BV got the treasure even with the death. That is completing the stage. And there we go. Wiggle that butt, go through the door, and we have 3 people on stage 9.
And now he's going to see the shock of having to retrieve 41 relics in this stage.
It's so many relics.
It's so many. I mean, they're not like... a lot of them are sort of bunched up, right? So you find one pile and there's going to be like 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
In this stage specifically, there is a lot of parts like this where Teddy just is just digging now, where you have like one relic in a big wall.
Yeah.
And that gets tedious. This is one of the more tedious stages in the early game. I hope they made it past. They make it past this, because there's some very fun levels upcoming.
Gotcha.
I think the next one involves being chased by ghosts.
Oh, I like ghosts. Okay, BVC's treasures. There's one simple way through this. Honestly, one thing that I would probably do most of the time that I play this game is towards the beginning of a stage, just take all of my deaths so that...
Oh, that's a game over for Teddy. Teddy has to redo the entire stage.
Oh, no!
Yeah, and Teddy was at like, how many left? 7 relics left?
That's what it looks like, 7 relics left.
That hurts.
Yeah, but Teddy is a really good player. That genuinely could be what happens to the other players as well. Okay.
Absolutely. Now, no, mostly because this friend is running around there, causing havoc, right? It's very easy to die in these in this stage.
Oh yeah. And there we go.
As we can see,
Yuge dead, but that guy is dead now, so no need to worry about him. Yeah, I'm really glad that you're able to kill the enemy sort of through the same method of things that kill you, kill other enemies, and that's just great. I think that's fantastic. Now, Yuge has to decide, do I want to get the blue potion that helps you jump higher?
Oh, that's not going to help him here.
Yeah, like, maybe in certain spots later on in the level. Well, Yuge already has one of those potions.
Have this potion in the stage. There will be a point where it's basically required. So if you just use it, you know, willy-nilly, you'll likely
be in trouble.
get into a position. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like golden here, right?
This music is something, let me tell you.
They tried to go for the Oriental thing.
Yeah,
avoiding the block of death.
Sort of Egyptian style. Okay, BV's still having a bit of a hard time lining up the drill. Everybody's having a hard time lining up the drill, right? I don't know if anybody's gotten super reliable at drilling exactly where they want. Now, looking at Yuge here...
Yeah, Yuge is about to overtake Teddy. If Yuge can manage to get 5 more, he can tie by getting 4 more relics. Now, this is the point where you... yeah, exactly. Yuge took the blue potion to get the what was it? It was the red potion. So that's a health potion, and he found the bonus round and is probably screaming right now because he really doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get an extra level, that's not, or an extra life. If you only have 1 life left, that's not really a bad thing to get. You know, getting extra lives this far into the stage, I feel would be very, very beneficial.
So there's the blue key right above Teddy's head there. You'll have to get that. I mean, he already did that part earlier. So by the way, you can just press escape when you're in the bonus stage. You don't have to actually do it.
Okay.
But I think they're scared because I said that is going to game over you if you if you press escape.
I would be afraid. I would be afraid.
Generally, they should be.
Oh my gosh, the death music is just...
The death music is great.
It's so mocking, you know?
I heard someone in chat correctly identifying this. This is a German folk song, basically. It's a melody from a German folk song.
Like the stage theme is?
No, the jingle when you die, so the death music.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know which German folk song?
I'm very bad at German folk songs. I did grow up in Germany, but I'm not, like, into all that. So, someone in chat is going to be able to tell you better than that.
Gotcha.
It's not der Kommissar.
Vienna Calling.
Vienna Calling is Austrian. Falco was an Austrian musician. Get your facts straight, Buster Curry.
Oh my gosh. Are you just ragging on chat? I love it.
They're providing incorrect information.
Yeah, chat, get with it. Come on.
Game gently reminding you not to turn around.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so you get with that relic down there can tie Teddy, basically.
And there we go. Yuge has killed the enemy.
Killing the friend. I find it funny. I call him the friend. You call him the enemy.
Frenemy, you know. Uh-oh.
But
no,
there's another
he's back.
one.
He's
oh
back.
no.
Okay. Yuge
Good
invisible,
job there,
and
Yuge, using
we have a tie between Yuge and Teddy, although Teddy is almost caught up and has 4 extra lives going into this area.
Yep, but then again, Yuge can see a couple more relics there. So we have a lead change at 48 minutes, which is cool.
Yeah, meanwhile...
Yeah, I have no doubt that Teddy can catch back up. This is not a lot of difference between the two players here.
Yeah, if Yuge can beat this level on the first try, that is going to be a huge change. Wait, Blasphemous Roar, I can barely hear you. Did I turn you all the way down? Roar. Yeah, Blasphemous Roar came in and...
I mean, it said stuff. I just showed up. I was just waiting for my time.
You sound like a robot.
I was being
pretty
polite.
quiet, Roar.
Curses.
Why are you a robot?
Discord distorted me again.
Well,
I think that might be on me. I specifically told Roar that he's always welcome to bother me when I'm GMing.
I love it. Hey, Teddy is back into the lead. Only 3 treasures left. Yuge has 4.
Oh yeah,
we have
Yuge
a
is
lot
also
of back and forth here.
On his last life, so this is going to be tight.
Plus, I think Grave Ash has moved from 4th to 3rd, currently with 24 treasures left. BV has 25 left.
Is that so? I wasn't paying attention to that screen at the moment.
Well, I mean, BV did just get another treasure, so BV could take it back. There is so much back and forth going on right now. This is amazing. Teddy, unfortunately, dying to the friend, as you call him, Dolores Fred.
I mean, since Dolores means painful, and that thing hurts you,
It's true.
It might be a Dolores friend, right?
Whoa! Okay.
So that's my joke for the hour.
It was an okay joke.
Thank you.
Okay, Teddy
Okay,
found
so that was a game over for Yuge.
Ooh. Always a bit
yeah, I mean,
painful,
it's 10
but
minutes.
Teddy found the warp up to get the treasure up at the top of the stage. Only 2 treasures left, but where are they?
Still a very solid lead. So by now I can't tell you anymore where the remaining relics are. This is a very large stage.
Oh, it's huge. BV taking another death. Yeah, right now, Grave Ash solidifying the 3rd place for now at 22 treasures left. BV is dying a lot to this nerd. Okay, like if you can dig a block and get him to die, that's honestly the best bet.
I just posted in chat the entire map of this stage. So you can take a look at it for yourself. It is a very large map.
Let me see if I can get this on screen for everybody.
It's not the biggest one. It gives you a blank page. That's weird.
Yep.
Shouldn't. Interesting. Okay. Let me try
That's
this
a
again.
big map. It's so big you can't even see it. Holy crap.
Okay. Well, then you work. Okay, apparently it works for someone. Maybe link to the whole list of maps. That I can do.
Yeah, send me that link. I'll get there. Okay.
Here we go. It's quite catchy, right?
Oh yeah, this music is a jam. Okay, I have definitely found the image that you are referencing here. Let me go ahead and share it on the screen because people should be able to see it. We're in the final stretch, by the way. We're getting close to the end. The players want to make as much progress as they can.
There we go. Those
and
are
of course,
the last two relics that Teddy still has to find. He did see them. Unfortunately, he walked into the bonus level.
yeah.
There at the.
But at the same time, like going to the bonus level, even
In this case,
it
it's a
gives
good
you a
thing.
little bit of a break.
So there you see the last two relics. But
Oh,
there's
perfect.
two of these guys. Oh, three even now.
Of course,
Well,
there.
have fun.
Oh no, Teddy
Oh, there's a
dying
good
on
chance
less
Teddy's
of
going
energy.
to die here.
Yeah, honestly, what you
Trying to
probably
use iframes here.
okay, there we
Oh,
go.
no,
like
that's
getting
not
that guy to
going to
fall
work.
in the hole so that he dies. That's good. Like
And he got it. He
Teddy
took a
got
jet.
it, but died, and that is a game over for Teddy, I believe. No treasures left.
No. Oh, Teddy.
If anybody can beat the level before time is
Teddy.
up, that means that Teddy does not win. But if nobody beats the level, Teddy takes the victory. And again, here's the level on the screen for y'all to enjoy. It is huge.
Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, Teddy. Oh, so close. It's going to be hard for Teddy to get back there.
Yeah, this level is pretty convoluted. I gotta be honest. It takes work to get through. But if anybody can do it, Teddy could be the person. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Teddy just posted in the Discord channel. Just ouch. Just posted ouch. BB taking a jet there.
Yeah, I just have to laugh every time I hear the death music. It sounds so happy.
It's very much mocking you.
Oh, yeah.
So, right, can we talk for a moment about the fact how that Grave Ash really pulled himself out of a very bad situation at the beginning of this match, right? Getting stuck very early and is now on the same stage as all the other players.
Seriously,
not
Grave
only
Ash
that,
has had a great push.
but also overtook BB, if I see that correctly on the ref sheet, right?
Absolutely.
So, good job there. Absolutely, it was. I was afraid it was going to be a very long hour for Grave Ash.
Yeah, Grave Ash, unfortunately, getting a game over, back to 41 treasures left. BV needs to push in order to get out of last place. Honestly,
So-
like the fact that everybody is ending up on the same level,
It's astonishing.
yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it means that we've got people of, you know, they had different roads to get here. Some people had a harder beginning than others, a lot more deaths to begin with than others. But then they learned how to get through some of the levels quickly. You know, sort of different approaches when they came into the game, and yet they're both working. They're working very well. Okay, BV just taking the death, might as well. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, BV isn't far away from overtaking Grave Ash again. The high mark for Grave Ash was 13 relics left. So that's 8 more to tie for third place. Well, not actually, but since we're going by who got the high mark earlier.
Yeah.
In case of a tie, but it's still not far away, right? What's that, Anabolica?
Okay, there we go. Yuge wanted to make sure that he got the key, went back down there and taking the warp to the next section here, grabbing well, trying to grab a red potion, but...
Yeah, can't grab it. No room in the inventory.
Well, there we go. He used the timer in order to give a little additional time.
Yeah, you can basically use the timer whenever you get it.
Yeah, that's worth doing. At the same time, like, we only have 2 minutes left. I don't know if Yuge can pass Teddy up. Not only that, but Teddy is almost back to where he was, like, ages ago, you know? Oh, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to die there.
So again, in chat, I was actually expecting a lot more Amiga enthusiasts to scream at me that I'm calling this Kusoge. Because it's like, we have one chatter saying, this is a game I considered good in my childhood. I guess I grew up on Kusogre. So, fun fact, when I first started watching Kusogrand8, which was during Kusogrand8 4, I think it was, I recognized some games on there that I played in my childhood, and I had the same thought. And then I reflected upon them and realized, wait, I played a lot of crap as a child.
Yeah, here's the deal. I don't know if this was necessarily bad in the era that it came out.
Oh, no.
And for Amiga standards, like, this honestly has some good stuff. But game design wasn't completely refined at that time, you know? There wasn't a tried and true method for making a game, especially for home computers. So PP Hammer, you know, has some things done very well and some things that are not done well at all. And it's exciting to see that. With that said, BV has officially moved up into third place. 10 relics left. Maybe we'll get down to 9 relics left. I don't believe he can overtake either of the players in the last 10 seconds. There's not a chance. Yeah.
It looks like Yuge is taking the win here.
That indeed is incorrect.
That's incorrect. That's Teddy who's... Teddy got all the relics in the stage, and yeah, that's time.
It's time, everybody! Throw your hands up! And apparently we've got the national anthem from Superman. No, get out of here. This game's from Germany. We don't need the national anthem. Hey, everybody, Teddy has managed to take the victory today with no relics left to collect on this level. Everybody ended up on the same level. Teddy definitely takes the victory here. Yuge shortly behind. Yuge might actually go and beat the stage after the hour and would have been considered in the lead, but unfortunately it's a little bit too late. In third, we have our friend BV728, who managed to get down to 10 relics left, and Grave Ash, 13 relics left. It was so close between all of them. It really could have been anyone. So let me go ahead and invite Teddy in. How do you... Yeah, I know that you're typing right now. Yeah, how do you feel that the players did?
Players did very well. Honestly, I didn't expect all of them to make it exactly to the same stage. That was quite good, cool to watch. Some of them took quicker to the concept of this game, but in the end they all landed, like, they all made it to the same stage and did very, very well. So we have a winner in Teddy by exactly 1 relic right at the end.
Yeah.
Hello, Teddy.
Hello. It looks like Teddy's here. Congratulations. You've managed to make the most progress in here. No relics left to collect on level 9. Unfortunately died, but nobody else got down to that during the time limit. I believe your mic is muted, but yeah, feel free.
That guy friggin' killed me. What the hell? I had the level done.
I know, right? He just showed up and was being a giant patootie. Like, why would he do that?
In a hold, yeah. He's just weird. I don't know. Not
Yeah.
even his treasure.
I mean, it might be if it's his tomb.
Well, I mean, I found it. It's mine.
Yeah, finders keepers. I guess if you're following that logic, sure. Teddy, how are you doing? How was the game?
I had fun with it somehow. I was not gonna be like get a bad game today, but this is actually like, it was not too bad, yeah.
It's quite decent.
This is one of the games that, like, we do have people sort of arguing, this is good, this is bad. I'd say it has some good ideas, but it is flawed just based off of the era. You know, it's not as refined when it comes to level design.
Basically, not everything aged very well.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
And I pretty much would agree with that. Okay, you had fun with this. Like, were there any mechanics that you particularly liked in this? Was there anything that you looked at and were like, oh, that's actually really cool?
It was kind of more like a puzzle game, and I do kind of just like those. The platforming was real janky, just because you hit up on your controller to jump, and like there's some, like I think like one of the first levels you had to do like edge towards a thing. They put like things above your head, so you kept bonking on the roof. It was so annoying. But after that, it was like level 2 or something. After that, it got way easier.
Yeah, that's true. Like, there's also the issue that jumping horizontally, you have a limited amount that you can jump before suddenly you just plummet straight down, which that was fairly common back in the day, but like people who grew up with NES and Super Nintendo were a bit spoiled and didn't have to deal with that quite as much, you know?
I didn't even notice that, honestly.
Oh, really?
I was just like, I guess I never need to jump more than 3 tiles or something.
Yeah.
Your horizontal jump distance is really pathetic. You really think you should be able to get further than like 3 tiles.
No, you like honestly, I feel like everybody here did really well and like adjusted to the mechanics here. Of course, the main thing that I saw people struggle with was accidentally drilling the wrong block. Like that happened
the ice
over and over.
That was the first time where I was like, "Are you kidding me? We're to deal with this, are we?"
Yeah.
A lot of people got stuck for a bit in the ice cavern. More people got stuck in the find the treasure of the tomb or whatever it was called. In that part where there's all these brown blocks that you have to drill away to get through a tiny hole. So basically everyone got stuck there for a long time, and in the end, still you won by like a single relic.
Yeah, it was so close.
It was really close.
I think it was like 2 or 3 relics, and Yuge got down to 0 relics left right at the end and had enough lives that I believe, given another 1 or 2 minutes, Yuge could have taken the victory here. Like, it was super close, Teddy. Now, I know, I don't believe you've played in Kusogrand8 before, right?
That was the first time.
Yeah, so have you done blind races before?
I've done a couple randomly, just like with friends sometimes. But, like not like really retro games, mostly just like pick a random game on Steam, and it was like, yeah, go ahead, we'll like see who beats it first or whatever.
I mean, I love doing that as well. There's a lot of weird stuff on Steam that honestly is super enjoyable to go through, but it's like, how did you make the, like, what was in your brain in order to create this idea? Like, Reverse Woman of Human Ball, what the crap is that game?
How did we get
one? I was like, I'm not playing that.
Ball?
Yeah, don't play that one. That's my recommendation.
I have played it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's horrible, but it's also got a demo on Steam. So if you want to check it out,
No, you don't. No.
Nah,
Okay.
no.
I mean, you don't want to check it out.
Now, of course, I believe that we had some of your fans here watching. We do have some people who don't know you that well, Teddy. What do you usually stream? What do you have over at your channel?
Sundays usually play like a lot of janky games. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I think today might be a good game as far as I can tell from the stuff I got lined up there.
Ooh, okay.
Otherwise, I do like a lot of variety and speedruns and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of depends. Dual tab and my stream page and all that.
Yeah, can I ask what you're playing today?
Horror games. Let me check. I get Steam open. Hold up.
Oh, I love horror games. I love weird horror, especially like if it tries to scare me and I laugh. That's my favorite.
Here's what I'm gonna start with. It's a game that's called Don't Face Up, where you can't it's like an anxiety horror game where if you make eye contact with a monster, you die. So you have to look down the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
It sounds goofy.
I kind of like that. It reminds me a little bit of... Oh, what's that one? There's sort of a Phasmophobia-like on Steam, except it's Egyptian-themed. And all of the...
Phasmophobia-like on Steam describes like half the games on Steam sometimes.
I know, but this is
Egyptian.
Egyptian.
Of those coming out all the time. It's nuts.
Egyptian. Yeah, there are a lot of those. I love Phasmophobia-likes. A lot of them are super cheesy. Well, good. Seriously, great job here today. You know, first time in Kusogrand8 taking a victory on your first round. I know you're a strong video game player. I was expecting you to put on a good show, and you did. So you kept to my expectations there, Teddy.
I'm surprised I won. After I took that death, I was like, it's over. Someone's being like level 11 or 12 or something. And I was like, no, everyone's here. What the hell?
I was concerned as well, but then everybody else died too. That's one thing when it comes to bad games, or quote-unquote bad games. If you're struggling with something, odds are other people are struggling with it as well. You do a pretty good job when the stress is put on you, though, and you don't panic too much. You still, because you jump back into it and you got essentially back to almost the same place, but with tons more lives. You didn't start choking at that point, and that's really good. And that's something that people should remember. If they feel like there's no hope, just try to forget that. Focus on playing well. Don't, you can rush a little bit, but the priority is staying alive and getting back to where you were before. And you did that. Yeah, that was the right approach there. Well, I think that's about all that I have for you and Fred. Anything else before I kick you out?
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was fun.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you as well, Fred.
I'm just glad everyone got to experience this game. It's very nice.
It's got some charm. I dig it. Yeah, so thank you both so much. I will see you later. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Now, of course, I do want to give a shout out to the other players here. BV728, Grave Ash, Yuge, in addition to Teddy RAS. All of you did a fantastic job getting to the same level and within like 10 or 15 relics of each other, all of you. That was just really a neat watch. I had no idea who was going to win within the last 5 minutes. It was just incredibly close, and I'm very happy about that, Fred. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run a short ad so that we can have a break. Everybody grab some water, and I will be back with the game reveal. See you all in about 2 minutes. Take care, Fred. Okay, Fred left. See you in 10 minutes. Bye.
This is Robot Roll reminding you to serve Kusogrand8. Remember to subscribe. Remember to watch ads. Remember to do your duty and support Bro Sanchez. This is basically his job. And if you are here and you've seen this Robot Roar, then you definitely know that already. And if you're seeing this because you have Twitch Turbo, fix that by subscribing. Look, you can all hit the subscribe button. Whoa. I did it. Hey, look, see, look. See? There you go. So now it's your turn. Subscribe.